terrifying it is to jump into the dating scene after being married or in a long-term relationship, because that was probably the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I was married for close to 9 years. I'm a single mom of 3, and last year in June, I joined Tinder, Bumble, and Hinge. I probably went on over 20 dates between June of last year and March of this year. I do have a boyfriend now.
20 dates in a 9-month period? That's a lot of bodies. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying she shouldn't have a social life, but with that many guys, it just sounds like a sign of desperately wanting to be back in a relationship. But she has a boyfriend now.
That's your wife and my kids.
And let me tell you, I learned a lot about myself and what I want in a partner over this last year. I constantly have other single moms asking me for advice when it comes to dating. And my number one piece of advice is probably not what you'd expect. But my number one piece of advice is to find a good group of girlfriends. And I know that sounds like it has nothing to do with dating, but it does. Hear me out.
The moment I heard her say a group of friends, I knew what that was all about. Women are group thinkers, and rarely are they individual relationship decision makers. I mean, they don't even know what they want for dinner. Basically, she needs the sisterhood to pick her man for her. Red flag, she is a terrible decision maker, and any guy who's dating her seriously, beta, I'm sorry, needs to be careful. Let's just continue.
When I first started to go on dates with guys from the apps, I would go on one-on-one dates. I'd go out for coffee or dinner or whatever. And I realized that I am terrible at first dates. I am super awkward. I would get super anxious. I was just not myself. So I started to switch it up. And I had my group of girlfriends, and we would try to plan to get together at least once a week for girls' night. And that would be the night I would invite a guy from the apps out.
That is some weak sauce this lady is using. It is borderline pathetic that she had to justify the need of other women selecting her dating prospect. I will bet good money she probably left her husband, and part of the reason was because one of her girlfriends edged her on. And she's going to have a repeat of that if she marries her new thrift store shopper.
Make sure your girlfriends are on board. All my girlfriends always were. I would usually say, hey, I'm actually going out with my girlfriends this night at this time if you want to meet up with us afterward for a drink. Perfect situation. I was always much more relaxed myself, and I also got to get feedback from my girlfriends. Follow along for more.
Gentlemen, if a woman ever invites you to go out on a group date with her and her friends, give it a hard pass. It's like going to a potluck and you are the only one providing the main course. You put in the most, but only get one serving. Moving on.
Nobody asked.
Just like no one asked single mothers to make these videos, post them on the internet, and try to convince men that all of them either are strong and independent, or everyone should cry for them. Because life is hard and not fair. But hey girl, you do you, and keep making these videos. We sure enjoy them. Also, you aren't fooling anyone. We all know why you are acting like you're feeling great in this video. And it's because a certain type of guy that you go for made you feel great.
The chat was great.
Moving on. No, I'm sorry, but this woman is delusional if she thinks everyone wants to date a single mom. It's not a dating badge of honor, like she makes it sound. Must be a single mother with plenty of baggage is not on a man's dating profile requirements. But to be fair, she's a young single mother who has retained an attractive figure, so it is believable that a good portion of men are attracted to her. But beauty is only skin deep. And once all the issues she posted in the text of this video start manifesting, like can't go out on weekends, babysitter issues, not much free time, and trust issues, well, that starts to cut down on her suitors, especially those who have plenty of options. I'm not trying to make single mothers sound as a negative, but there is a reality. Dating a single mother is basically dating her issues, and most men have enough issues of their own. Think of it this way, ladies. Do you want to deal with your boyfriend's baby mama drama? Well, that's exactly why men are cautious when it comes to dating single moms. If you agree or disagree with anything about this audit, please let us know in the comments. I'm going to leave this audit right here. I'll see all of you in the next episode. Thanks for tuning in.